Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. You're not signing. Cause I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. I started being super disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. I started being super disrespectful because I'm like, I don't have nothing to respect. You ain't paying me. You don't respect me, and you with people that try to do bodily harm to me. So I'm not gonna respect it. There's nothing for me to respect. I could say this because it's not something I didn't say to him. Puff, me and Puff was like, I felt like I did more than I got credit for, more than I got paid for.
You felt, or did you do that?
I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here, nigga. I'm not here. All my peers is up here. All my peers are bosses. When it's time, just like somebody raised somebody up, you know they did work with you. They go from your little man to maybe A&R to something else. He just kept trying to keep me right here, like he didn't want me to grow at anything, especially if I'm producing the work.
Mase owes me $3 million. That's facts. I got the receipt. And I'm not going to go back and forth with Mase. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm just going to, if I'm here, I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to speak up for myself now.
Puff would go out and party, and I would be in the studio writing the records, and then I just come back and say, he'll say this is his part or that is his part. But I was the person there creating it all. I mean, from the lyrical standpoint. Yeah. Where somebody did a beats, and even More Money, More Problems, I came up with that. I came up with the beat too. And I said, Stevie, we need to do this beat and do it like this. So just imagine all of these moments that are taken from you, the records, the beats, you ain't getting the money, you ain't getting the publishing, you ain't getting the respect.
You know, I did one album with Mase. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album? And then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people. And then y'all gonna let him throw dirt on the God's name?
So me quitting after one album, it didn't take long for me to figure it out. Like, I'm not gonna be here with this. I don't care who's here because you're not paying me and you're not respecting me. And that's just the beginning. Right, then there's people that try to do bodily harm with me. They will be in the house with Puff. So I'm like, it's a funny game y'all playing behind the scenes. So when people see me, they just see me turned up. They just see me agitated. They just see me aggressive, but they don't know why. Yo, I did this told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? I went through every step on how to deal with him. Every step on how to deal with Puff biblically. I dealt with him biblically. That's why I felt aggressive about it. I felt like I did not have to change my strong approach. We don't need no more leaders like that. We need new gatekeepers. If there's ever been a company, just think of this, that handled those people that way for 20 straight years, you wouldn't keep them in leadership. So why should we keep these same gatekeepers who have done nothing but exploited us and used our talents against us for their own gain and their children? So now my head is bugging like what's really going on, because every time something happened to me, it's somebody that's with him. But this is supposed to be the nigga I'm signed to. This is supposed to be who I'm getting money with. And I gotta say this because when people see me irate and they see me aggressive, they wanna, oh, what is Mase doing? Mase is bugging. No, it's a point you get to that you like, yo, I can't let you play because you playing now dangerous games. So imagine somebody doing that and then they over there talking about brother love. Imagine how you feeling, bro.
And love don't steal, my nigga, change your name.
People that had the biggest problems with Mase and write the craziest stuff about Mase come from revolt. who run Revolt.
Puff run Revolt.
Diddy run Revolt.
Yeah, he run Revolt.
Right.
So when I hit him up and I say, yo, you got people every time they trying to discredit my name, you don't think that block me from other deals? You don't think that block me from other monies? I tell the truth no matter where it puts me. I tell the truth. You ain't never got to worry about me being somewhere and lying on a nigga because of where I stand with the nigga. When I first started, my shows was mostly promo. I started getting like 15,000, but at first, the first couple of shows, I really do believe they were all promotional, because I remember the people up at Bad Boy asking me, do you want to get in a van and go state to state and go to radio and do promo, or do you want to do the No Way Out tour?
So how much money was getting paid for this No Way Out tour and you wasn't getting no fucking money?
I can't count another man's pocket. I know Budweiser was involved. I know a lot of other people. So according to today's term, it could be $1 million or north. But I just know what I was getting. And now that I look back, I was the headliner, but I didn't know I was the headliner. So and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with putting in the beginning, and that's what made me so upset at the end. Because I felt like I was putting equity in the house. And at some point, you gotta be able to pull the equity out. And I was never able to pull.
So you was a headliner on the tour and you was doing promo?
Yeah, headliner and doing promo.
Bad motherfuckers out here, man.
For me, it was like this. I'm showing you my worth. So once I show you my worth, I want to get paid what I'm worth. In the middle of the tour, I did catch on, because I remember, I think we was in Seattle or somewhere. They said Mase won't come out. That's when I started really getting paid, because I was like, yo, I'm not getting paid. I'm not going out.
I remember years ago when he was on the first tour. I don't remember the first tour. I'm talking about the first Bad Boy tour that I remember. And you and Puff was going through a little bit of thing, and you boycotted part of the tour. I remember you was like, niggas ain't paying, niggas I ain't going. And you really ain't go. And Jada Kiss had to be you one show and do everything that you was doing. From what I heard about that story. We wasn't there, I was with you on the boycott. What do you think about that?
Man, you gotta get paid, man. Niggas gotta get paid.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I was just referring to the fact that somebody else really be you, like doing the spin and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, one time Lil C's did it.
Yeah.
And one, I think probably 15,000, which still wasn't enough for what I was doing. But looking forward, that's why when it comes time to do one thing that Mase asks for, that should be done. Because I did as much as anybody at the label. Anybody.
So you ain't got your publishing?
No, see what happened, Sony and Big John, shout out to Big John.
Big John's a powerful motherfucker.
Big John and the people up at
publishing.
Sony ended up giving me some things back that made me the money I would have made. So Sony made it right with me when Puff didn't. So then when I put the record out, people are like, why would you put a record out? You're now not gonna get the money. I already got the money. Yeah.
Good. Let me give you my card.
After Puff signing, it's official. Your boy is Freedom Bird. Once I get this paper signed, then I come back.
That's what it is, guys.
You see what I said?
Would you rather have something to talk about? You got nothing to talk about right now. Got something to talk about.
No, this is Freedom paper.
No, that's not the rule.
This is Mase. I got my official papers right here from Puff Daddy. It was love. So I guess we don't have no problems at all.
All love, man.
I don't even know how to take that. I ain't used to Puff doing good stuff, you know?
Yeah, every once in a while you got to do something good.
I think I met Puff on a Tuesday, and I was already working on a record like Only You probably by that Friday. It happened like this for me. So you gotta imagine being super duper poor. You know what I'm saying? I got on somebody's shirt, I got on somebody's hat. Once that record came out, it was probably like a week or two later, and then I was showing up at a video to do Only You. So it was that fast.
And this young man is on your label, and his
Name is Mase.
Yes, Mase. His CD, it went #1, debuted at #1.
Yes, I mean that's like astonishing. The only other person to do that is like myself and Snoop Dogg and.
How about that, Mase? Congratulations to you. When did you start rapping? How old were you?
I started rapping about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I basically went to Atlanta to meet somebody else, but I ran into Puff and he gave me a shot. And I just try to make the best of my opportunity.
And you sure have done that. How does it feel to be 19 and #1?
Feels so good.
Yeah. I'll bet. It beats a lot of other places you could be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, this went platinum today. Went platinum today. Yes. So I'll let you hold your platinum album.